What up, dogs? I'm here with another energetic update for today. It's a channeled message. We'll see what wants to come through. Opening yourself up to being more than what you are currently allows for you to take stake in higher stake games. The unfolding of your reality as you have known it up until this point has been grounded in the idea that you are part of a human experience that has been unfolding. However, when you move into the next energetic vibration, you will see that you are going to be able to move and manipulate the external reality into a version of reality that you wish to be experiencing. This is how many of us higher dimensional beings experience the planes in which we are existing upon. There is no difference between the plane that you are existing on right now and the experience of our energetic reality, other than the idea and the fact that you are believing yourself to be part of a separated version of source energy, and we do not. When you allow yourself to experience yourself as more of that which you are, you bend reality to what you wish to be experiencing. Many of our operations on our planets are part of this energetic manipulation. We allow our consciousness to mix and meld with the various ideas that we wish to be creating and co-creating as a collective, and we move through and into these energies together. When you eventually and finally find yourself in this energetic understanding, that is ascension. You are operating on this level on an individual level. At this point in your reality, there are guideposts pointing you toward the way, toward this understanding. There are energetic upgrades coming through to help you move into this understanding. However, when the collective understanding unfolds to a certain level, when enough of you have realized that you are co-creating a version of reality together, your consciousness will meld in a way that allows for you to experience the unfolding of reality as one particular timeline rather than a series of individual timelines. You are going to continue to experience your reality in an individualized way, as that is the nature of experiencing oneself as a soul in an incarnation. However, there will be a baseline understanding, a difference in your baseline understanding, in that when you are operating from this level, the level of oneness is felt and known by all, and the co-creation that is done is happening on a collective level rather than on an individual or small collective level. This is going to be happening without even much of a conscious awareness, other than an embodied knowing that this is what is going on, an interconnected feeling between all of the individuals that are residing on your planet at that time. Once you have moved into the understanding on a collective level that this is what is happening, this co-created projection of consciousness is what is unfolding, that is the ascension point for all of you. You move into the next energetic vibration together once you have banded together to identify yourselves as more than what you have known yourselves to be. The collective projection of consciousness must change. The steps leading up to that point include manipulating your personal reality with the knowing that you are the creator of that personal reality, and you have the ability to shift and change what it is that you experience. The more and more you come into the embodied knowing of this, the more the collective consciousness shifts, the more the collective consciousness bands together and is able to shift the greater collective into that higher and greater knowing. Well, we just got a how-to guide on how to ascend, so love that. It's so interesting to me that they breadcrumb us, right? Like, they give us, like, bit by bit, okay, this is what you're going to be experiencing next, this is what you're going to be experiencing next, blah, blah, blah. And it's like we just keep taking the steps forward. We keep, identifying what the next step or what step is being placed in front of us, and then we step onto it. And so the experiences, the energies that have been coming in right now are all about being able to experience and know yourself as the thing that is projecting the consciousness, not the projection of consciousness. So knowing yourself as you are waking up to the knowing that you are a lucid dreamer within your higher self's dream, or within the dream of the divine. And once you have woken up to the idea that you are in fact in a dream, and you have the ability to manipulate just like you can when you are lucid dreaming, then that's when this co-creative kind of collaborative energy starts to come together, because the more and more of us that kind of wake up into the understanding that we're just part of a divine play, and we're playing a game, and this is a game that we signed up for. We signed up to show up in this life with blindfolds on, so that we could go through enough of these energies to wake us up eventually, make enough unaligned choices that we would eventually make aligned choices. And every time that we make unaligned choices, unaligned choices are karma, aligned choices are operating from our higher self. And so it's like the more and more that we get fine-tuned into our aligned path and our aligned choices, we are beginning to operate more and more as our higher self. And each time that we do that, each time we remove the layers between the understanding of this human incarnation and the understanding that we are our higher self, just projected into a human body for a little while, that's when we are able to begin to step into the understanding that, oh yeah, all of this is just for us. All of this is a divine play. And what a fun game it has been. What a fun game it's been so far, and it's about to get a lot more fun, I think, because now we actually get to play. Now we get to play in like a real way. So I love you all. That was your aggressively positive message for today. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.